Hi guys, so today's video is going to be on the Manny and Jeffree Star collab that they just came out with. They did the Skin Frost in the shade Eclipse and then two liquid lipsticks in Daddy and I'm Shook. I'm so excited for this video, like I always am. I'm never not excited. Here is the Skin Frost. I already did film one video with it. I filmed a multi-use video. That video is going to be tomorrow, and then I'm just going to do this video on the review and comparisons and the demo of just the regular products. So here is Eclipse. It is described as a peachy pinky ice color, I believe is what they said. I think the peachy ice part is really accurate. And then here is I'm Shook. It's like a nice coral color. It's going to be really good for green and blue eyes. And then here is Daddy. This is a mixture between a warm and cool tone brown. Alright, so I'm going to put the Skin Frost on first because I'm so excited. I'm using my Morphe M501. So I did pick up a decent amount of product. Please ignore that pimple. Oh my gosh. So that was just the very first dip into the pan, and that is crazy. So I'm definitely getting like the iciness. I'm not so much seeing the peach from straight on. I do not really see it. I do see the shine, but I don't see like any color specifically. Let me go in for the nose and the Cupid's bow. And then for my other cheek, I'm going to get a lot on the brush. And then I'm going to use some Fix Plus on it just to see if we can get a very, very like blinding highlight. Oh cool, my brush did. Ooh. Okay, so there is just dry, one dip, and then there is wet. I think that if you're paler skin tone, you are definitely going to like this. I would say that Ice Cold is their straight up white shade, and then I would say that this definitely has almost like an icy silver shine to it. In the pan, obviously you can see the peachy pinkness. I cannot see that on my face. All I see is the shine, and it is icy is the best word to describe it, honestly. It is very, very reflective. I do see this coming off in like glitter flecks like the other one did. It's not chunky, but I did want to warn you guys about that because I know some people got really upset with me about not telling them about the last one. It's just something that I've noticed from Skin Frost, but I really like it. Here we go. Let me swatch Eclipse. And then I'm going to compare it to Luna from the Anastasia Aurora palette that just came out. This is definitely more silver, but they do have like a similar shine. This is just a slight champagne color, I would say. I guess a peachy color, you could say. But I did want to swatch Eclipse next to it because I got a lot of comments saying they're both named Eclipse and they sound similar, but they definitely do not look similar. First of all, Eclipse from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette has like a duochrome peachy pink shine to it. Alright, so I've done a couple swatches from other Jeffree Star Skin Frost as you guys have requested. So here is Eclipse. This is Siberian Gold. It looks very, very, very dark next to Eclipse. So if you guys are pale skin tones, this is the one for you, I'm telling you. And then Ice Cold, as you can see, when I first put it on, I was like, man, is this even different from Ice Cold? But it really is. You can see Ice Cold, and here is Eclipse. Ice Cold is just flat white with some shine, and then there is Eclipse. It's got that icy, almost champagne-y color to it. So here is Princess Cut. I thought that this would be very similar since it has that pinky tone to it, but again, you can see the difference and how this is more of a champagne. Then there is Lavender Snow. Again, I thought that this would be very similar because of the silver tone that I can see from here, the iciness. And then there is Peach Goddess. I thought that this would pull out the peach in here. I can, when I have all of these up next to each other, see there is such a difference in Eclipse. Honestly, when I put it on my face, I wasn't really sure. I thought it was going to look a lot like other ones, but as you can see, it's lighter than Siberian Gold. It's more champagne-y than Ice Cold. It's more champagne-y than Pink. It's more champagne-y than Princess Cut. It's more pinky than Lavender Snow, and it is more champagne-y than Peach Goddess. So there are some differences. I hope those swatches really showed you guys a difference in the skin frost, and I hope you decide which one you like. And now onto the liquid lipsticks. I have I'm Shook. I'm going to go ahead and put that one on first. It doesn't have, I don't think this is root beer scented. I think this is unscented. It smells very chemically. One swipe, you can see it is opaque. Alright, so I did not expect to like I'm Shook, but I really, really, really like it. I definitely think it brings out the green in my eyes. I really like it. It's more like a coral red almost. So let me go ahead and do some swatch comparisons for you. So here is I'm Shook. And then here is Watermelon Soda. I saw a lot of people saying that these looked incredibly similar on the posts where they like revealed it. As you can see, Watermelon Soda is almost like a neon compared to I'm Shook. And then let me just swatch a red next to it just so you can see it is more corally. I think this would look really pretty with like a very dark brown eye. I'm really, really surprised by how much I like this. I thought that this looked really boring and like just another red, but as you can see, it's very different. Alright, so now I'm gonna demo Daddy, which sounds fucking weird to say. So one swipe, very fully opaque, smells exactly, it almost smells like wine, but I don't like wine. I don't really care about smells when it comes to liquid lipsticks, except for my Kat Von D Everlasting liquid lipsticks smell like straight up rotten milk right now. I don't know why. Alright, so I can already tell you that this I really like. I've been having like a 90s lip moment lately. I've been wearing Celebrity Skin like almost every single day to work. For some reason I've just been really liking a brown like 90s vibey lip. And this is totally right up that alley, except it's just a slight bit less warm than Celebrity Skin, more warm than Posh Spice. I do want to say that I wasn't very excited about these liquid lipstick colors because I thought that they, especially with this one, I thought that Daddy looked exactly like Posh Spice, but I can already see on my lips that it's not like as cool as Posh Spice. I do want to say really quick, I thought that it was just my lips, maybe they were like dry or something, but I think that this applicator is just a tad bit different. For one, it seems like almost bent upwards. Maybe I just got a slightly damaged wand or something, but it was pushing out a lot less product. I found that I had to dip my wand every single little like turn in my lip, where with Daddy I only had to dip it 3 times, which is what I usually do. So yeah, this applicator and this one just held a lot less product than I'm used to with Jeffree Star liquid lipstick applicators. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these next to some other liquid lipsticks. Alright, so here is Daddy already. Here is Posh Spice. As you can see, Daddy is a lot darker and a lot less cool than Posh Spice. And then one of my subscribers asked me to compare Moon from Kylie Cosmetics. There is Moon, there is Daddy. As you can see, Moon is a lot darker. I can definitely see where she saw that though. When I have them next to each other in the tube, I was like, oh, that's a dupe, but it's not. So when I first saw that these were the colors that they were coming out with, I was not happy whatsoever. Honest opinion, at the end of the day, do I need these in my collection? Probably no. But do I like them? Yes. I definitely think that this looks different from anything else in my, especially my Jeffree Star collection. So I think he needed a coral color. I really like this. And then, like I said, Daddy is just a little bit warmer than Posh Spice. I think it looks pretty. Like I said, did I need it? Did I absolutely die for it? No. But now that they're here, now that they're on my lips, I am a lot more happy about them than I at first was. Everybody's a critic and everybody just wants something totally different. And you can only do so many greens and stuff like that. So I am happy with these. I will say that when they first announced it, I was like, to the liquid lipsticks, but part of that was just so sure that this was already in my collection, and I just wasn't really totally in love with this, but I really like it on my lips actually. This definitely doesn't say summer to me, but I'm a freak. I wear fall colors all summer. This one definitely says summer to me. This is a definite summer color. I do actually want to say that I really like the black packaging versus the pink packaging. I think that now the pink just looks a little bit more cheap. Like, I know that's kind of rude. I like it, the matteness. Yeah, it's already dirty, disgusting, but whatever, that's because that's me. But I think, yeah, I think it just looks a lot cheaper next to the black one. I was a little bit worried about this happening. I thought it was going to be like Princess Cut. This was my first swatch. I kind of swatched it right here, tried to like centralize it, and it did that. I'm not really, I think there's a name for it, but I don't exactly know. But it gets really hard, and I was afraid it wasn't gonna like come out of the pan like Regina George and Princess Cut did. But I'm happy to say that this is after this was already in the pan, and it is powdery still, and you are able to swatch it and you are able to get it on the brush, so no worries there. I was a little scared though. I did buy these off of Beautylish instead of getting it off the Jeffree Star website for the bundle. I did that because Beautylish usually gets packages to me in about 2 days, and Jeffree Star's shipping takes a little while, and I wanted to get my video out there and I could not wait to get my hands on this bundle. So I did pay $15 more than I would have with the bundle, or using a code on the Jeffree Star website for Manny's like code that they did. But I am happy with my decision because I did get it really fast and I could not wait for it. This is another one of those things where if you like Jeffree Star or if you like Manny MUA, it's really not like, I might not be like the greatest Manny MUA fan, but I am a collector, so of course I'm going to get these. I love the Skin Frost because they have such great multi-use abilities, and the same with the liquid lipsticks. So I don't really judge anything off of the creator itself. What do you really have against the Skin Frost? Anyways, I hope you guys like this video, and thank you so much for watching.